Goeienaand, good evening, fellow South Africans and citizens of the world. Look, the farm murders, the farm attacks, the home invasions that are taking place literally every few minutes now in South Africa are just beyond the pale. I mean, it's just getting ridiculous. It is like a war zone in South Africa, and there's one minority group that's the focus of the attacks. And clearly that's the white population. And while the attacks are going on, I believe that right now, 8 p.m., Knysna, the N2, a riot update, 8 p.m., please note that the N2 road is closed at Hornley due to tyres being burnt on the road. Now, there was alert earlier this week that the N3, don't use the N3 in KwaZulu-Natal at night. You can see what's happening. This is not a normal society anymore. This is a society that's under severe persecution. And I'm talking about the white minority group and also the Indians and also the colors. They're all facing the same type of thing from this majority group ruled by the ANC now. It is just absolutely appalling. We have this report. I mean, I get so many emails like this, guys. I mean, if I just literally read them out, that's all this channel would be about, and I think we need to cover a lot more things. But I just want to make a point that these are just some of the reports of home invasions and farm attacks, and you can see there's one common denominator, and that is the brutality of the attackers. It's absolutely extraordinary. Okay, this home invasion goes as follows. A gang of armed robbers viciously attacked a Mount Vernon man with a knife and then left him unconscious in his home after a home invasion in the early hours of yesterday morning. Now, Blue Security Community and Media Liaison Officer Andreas Matios said the resident had been found lying unconscious on the floor of his South Durban home at about 5:10 a.m. today. It is alleged that a gang of 3 suspects armed with knives gained entry into the house and a struggle broke out between the resident and the suspects. The resident sustained knife wounds to his arms during the struggle. ER24 paramedics treated the man's injuries at the scene of the crime, Matthews said. It appears that the suspects had derailed the driveway gate to gain entry into the property and then forced open the front door. The suspects fled the scene in the resident's vehicle with a flat-screen television, jewelry and cell phones, Matthews said. Bel Air South African Police Service attended the scene of the crime. Well, at least they bothered to come out. That's something. I've heard of so many incidents where they just said, no, too hard, we're not coming out. Mathias advised residents to ensure that their house alarms, including external zones such as electric fences and outside beams, remain switched on at night and in the early hours of the morning. Not very helpful if you have load shedding, is it? That's the problem. It is essential to ensure that your home is adequately protected by several layers of security, especially at night, because you want to be warned that there are intruders on the property before they even get the chance to approach your front door or windows, Matthews said. Installing an anti-gate crashing kit on your driveway gate also provides an important early warning system. The kit is linked to your home security system and will sound the alarm the moment anyone attempts to tamper with the gate, Matthews said. The importance of an early warning system is that it buys you time to lock your family in a safe room in your home from where you can call security company and the police for assistance, he said. Now, that's all great advice. And as I've said so many times, and I'll just say it again, and don't forget to prep, because clearly South Africa is in a state of crisis. And we'll be talking about the coming shortage of food in South Africa very shortly. It is a very disturbing situation. Now, just keeping that theme, and as I said, I get so many emails of different attacks, different murders, carjackings, etc., etc., and I have to focus on other things, otherwise that's all I'd ever be covering. But here we have a farm murder. A horrific farm murder has taken place in Sheepmoor, Mpumalanga province. A male victim aged 67 has been found murdered in a plantation on his farm, Vaihoek, on the 12th of June, after being reported as missing on Monday, the 10th of June. He was allegedly hacked to death with a machete. Yeah, you heard me right, he was hacked to death. Mulman Meyer, 67, a well-known farmer from Ermelo, suffered extreme injuries to his hands as he attempted to defend himself from the violent attacks with a panga, and was found with deep wounds all over his arms, body and head. The scene and blood splatters indicate that the attack was brutal and extremely violent. Police are investigating. There is no other information available at this stage, and there have been no arrests. Now, I don't know about you guys, but I just couldn't do that. I couldn't go and attack someone with a panga like that. I couldn't. I can't hurt someone. They would really have to stir me up for me to just take a shot at them. I mean, to go and use a panga and chop a guy to bits, that is savage. That's an animal. I'm sorry. It's worse than an animal. And look, this is just another example. The effective investigation by a team of detectives from Klapmuts and a tracing operation conducted by the Winelands tracing team led to the arrest of 4 suspects aged 20, 24, 25 and 28 in a farm attack, house robbery case in Klapmuts early on Wednesday morning, the 12th of June 2019. Now, you'll notice the age range. Most of these gangs going around are unemployed blacks, and they're normally in the age of sort of like high teens up to late 20s. That's the age range they tend to be at. The suspects are linked to a house robbery that occurred early on Tuesday morning, the 4th of June 2019, where a woman was attacked by 4 unknown males in the presence of her siblings. Information was followed up and a suspect was arrested at a broiler farm in the area. The suspect was found in possession of a 9mm firearm. After interviewing the suspect, further investigation led to the arrest of the other 3 suspects in the Mbekweni area, and an air rifle and a revolver that was stolen during the house robbery was found in their possession. One of the suspects was previously employed by the farm owner to assist with house renovations. You hear that? Inside job. 99% of farm attacks, and probably most of the home invasions, are where there's inside information. So if you've got a domestic lady working for you in the kitchen and cleaning the house, and the Africans watch and they see her, excuse Bonsai having a seniors moment there, he doesn't like the idea of people being attacked either. But if she goes out and this gang basically say to her, look, we're going to do something to you if you don't give us information. So information is given to them, and it's 99% of the time before they attack, it's an inside job. And this is a perfect example. One of the suspects was previously employed by the farm owner to assist with house renovations. The suspects are due to appear in the Paarl Magistrates Court on Friday the 14th of June on the mentioned charges. So, look, there's so many more cases you could write a book today with all the attacks that have been happening in South Africa. But that just gives you a little insight into what the white South Africans are facing and why they're so traumatized and why they should be granted asylum. You know, it is a shocking state of affairs. Please remember to subscribe to be kept informed, ring the bell for the updates, and have a great evening. Bye for now.